Welcome back, y'all. What's going on? This throwback. I'm sure. I think I got the camera up high enough this time, so we should be good. It's funny, like sometimes I be like I'm good and then I ain't good. But anyway, this throwback, I wanted to come back again. So now when I put the videos up, I did number 43, then I skipped to 45. So this is 44. So 44 was supposed to be part two of New York City. But because after I did New York City part one, I had to let the dust settle. You know what I mean? I had to let the dust settle. People was wilding. But anyway though, man. So I wanted to come back and do a show about New York City. You know what I'm saying? My trip up there, the people, not really the trip, just like the people I talked to, some of the people I talked to or whatever. So I did the first part. I pretty much stayed on, but I talked to a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hat, you know what I'm saying? Nigga G. I got hit, get at you, is what up, you know what I'm saying? Got stabbed and shit, doing better. Jojo, I talked to Joe for his birthday and shit, scam. You know what I mean? Like, I really like the people, man. The people, like, that's my family. That's my family. That's my family. I hate New York, though, man. I got this little fucking bite, man. Nigga, fucking bugs up there, man. Biting and shit, man. Word, word. And I still see they got stuff going on with the bugs up there. But yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about New York or whatever. I talked to my sons and stuff. Shout out to Shane, my son Shane. He 3.5. He in his fifth year in his graduate study or whatever. For his masters. Yeah, 3.5. He doing good on the honor roll and shit. So yeah, so that's pretty good. I actually think though, after my last visit, as far as my boys and they moms, I think we actually the talk made it better. So talking makes shit better, man. I'm telling you. Even if it's like you didn't knock all of the motherfucking bricks down, all of the walls down. You knocked some of them down, right? And it was funny, like right before I came on, somebody was talking to me. They was like, yo, you don't mention cyberbullying and stuff like that. Because I was going to talk about, with all of the rashes of, young girls getting taken. I seen one little girl, one 17-year-old little girl, she got snatched in New Jersey. They pinged her in Philly. And 3 days later, her mom found her on a sex trafficking site. Pictures talk about she look unhappy and all of that stuff. Then I seen another, I think a 16-year-old or something like that. She got snatched up. I seen today. This one was today. Teacher in New Jersey, not even a teacher. This was the school psychologist. The school psychologist sleeping with the students in the fucking classroom and shit. Teachers sleeping. So you gotta really be, paying attention out there, man. I was telling somebody, man, you could have your kid in the crib, in the room, locked upstairs in the room, safe, and somebody still be in the room with them talking to him. Because they could get on there, not literally talking to them, but through a computer, through an app. Word. So yeah, so you gotta always be looking out for cyberbullying and shit. Cause kids don't say nothing, man. Kids don't say something. You gotta have a good relationship with them too. Like make them feel like they can come tell you the stuff, man. Cause if they can't come tell you nothing, you know what I mean? So I was like, so I was thinking, because I didn't have no little girls, and the daughters, they grown or whatever. So I haven't had little girls in a while. My boys, they in their 20s. So I was thinking about it like, how would it be like dealing with little girls now? Because y'all got all kinds of shit to worry about. Y'all got to worry about nude pictures. Y'all gotta worry about the cyber stalking, the cyber bullying. It's a whole lot of shit going on. Then they get where they get negative now and they start doing negative, have all these challenges and shit, and people be fucked up. It's tough, man. It's tough. But I know the one thing that, like I tell my boys, I tell them that the longer you hold out, as far as picking a mate, trying to find you a girlfriend or whatever the case, the longer you hold out, the better you'll be able to choose. And I mean that to say, like, if you decide in high school or at 16, oh, this is who I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. There's so many other people out there. You don't know who else you're gonna meet. Yeah, this might be the best person for you, but you don't know who else you're gonna meet. So by choosing early in the game, you limit yourself. You already cut your, I mean, you could easily leave, but I'm saying you cut your potential of meeting other people. I was telling my son tonight, Shane, I said, well, if once you determine somebody is not for you, if you with them wasting time, then you might miss a person that's really out there because you already determined this person not for you. So you move on, man. That's what you do. You move on and look for the right person for you, you know? And speaking of which, so it was funny, right? So after the first video, I have people that I talk to. I have different people I talk to, like male, female, whatever, right? I have different people I talk to. And so depending on how I talk to you, that pretty much will tell where your place at as far as in my life, or how much I value your opinion, or whatever the case may be. That's how I judge it. People don't put no stock or no worth into their words anymore. People just spit words out. I really try to mean what I say and really live my words, what I say, right? So I say that to say, after the last joint, had a little, wasn't seeing eye to eye with somebody, right, on a situation, right? And so because I talked to this particular person, or, on a certain level, it's like, bottom line, it wasn't good for me. Like, yeah, it might have been what's normal and what we've been doing, but bottom line, it wasn't for me. Like, if I really want to find somebody decent, like, if you giving half of what you should be giving to the right person, and you doing it with somebody else, not physically, but mentally talking or whatever, and you focus on a person in the way you shouldn't, how can you really truly find what you're looking for? So sometimes you got to take a plunge, and so it was like, and moving along with the point. So it was like, when I didn't think I was going to have that kind of person to chat to and talk to and build with on certain levels, boom, somebody else coming to. And so I say, trying to live the right way, talk the right way, act the right way. Like, I felt like I got lucky with the person that I ended up. And I knew them for a while, and it was, I guess I wasn't really focused, she wasn't really focused, whatever the case. But turned out she a pretty good, really, really wonderful person. So it's going good so far. And I guess I figured I say some positive shit. They always say, negative and preaching shit. So that's a good one. I finally found somebody. And so far, she's saying all the right things, and everything is love life. So that get me, and she has a daughter, 13-year-old daughter. So that's how I get to my thing. Like, so I wrote it. It was, I know what it's like to have a family member missing. Like, yeah, I had a family. Like, what would it be like telling my daughter? Cause if you a single mom raising daughter, it's rough right now for y'all. I know what it's like to have somebody missing, don't know what to do. I also know what it's like to find that family member, not me personally, But the family member is found and coming home. And I do know what it's like to fuck the motherfucker up that made the family member go missing. I know what that's like. That's a fact. Whoop the shit out his ass. Ooh, we whooped the shit out his ass. Motherfucker Paris. So yeah, we gotta tell this story. So I had a family member come up missing. She was dating this dude and he come up missing. Won't let her come home and shit. So we trying to find her. They looking for her all over. Money Mike, find her. Bring her home, woo, 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 right? So next day, we on Ralph Avenue, me and Money Mike, right there, Ralph and Bainbridge Street. We right there on Ralph and Bainbridge Street, by the liquor store. Guess who we see turn the corner? Oh, little curly haired motherfucker Paris. Paris the Pimp, right? And even at that age, I think I was his height. Mike was bigger than him, of course, and so we talking, and I don't think I tried to hit him first. I think I tried to grab his chain. I think he had a chain on. And I think I tried to grab his chain or his neck, and he took off running. Straight up on Ralph Avenue. So me and Mike after him, hustling, right? We try and catch him. And he out, though. He out. And I think we called Fred and little Donnell. I think it was little light-skinned little Donnell with the purple lips. Little funny-looking motherfucker from Brevoort. I think we called them two. And they threw a garbage can, thinking from across the street. Shh, boom! And we caught him from all the way from Bainbridge Street. He got all the way up to the block by the train station, right there on Ralph and Fulton. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. He got 4 blocks up, them little blocks. He was getting out. We whooped his ass, swole his fucking face up. Next day, he came around the corner. I remember this story because I was just telling it to somebody last night. So, he come around the corner, and I see him. I'm in front of my building. I'm like, I'm ready to fuck him up some more because his shit was big as hell, looking like this big when he turned the corner. So I'm a bing, 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 right? He like, no, I just come to apologize. I come to apologize to your mother. All right, motherfucker. As long as you know. Word, like Run DMC. We like to stomp out pimps with diamond rings. Word, we stomping you niggas out. Nigga, take that. Take that. So, but back to the bullshit, right? Or not, no, back to the serious shit. So, if I had a teenage daughter and I was talking to her. See, this is if I was talking to her. Or, shit, like I said, I'm gonna keep it funky. So, if I'm talking to her, I'm like, first of all, this is rule number 1, baby girl. This is rule number 1, baby girl. All dudes in their teens ain't nothing but 75% lies. 75% lies. 75% lies. I don't care how you try to spin it. Them little niggas lying. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They lying to get from first base to second base to third base to home base to go tell they peoples they wanna did an in the Parker. They had an in the Parker home run. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they lying. He started telling you he lying. Some boys out there tell the truth. I ain't saying that. But they start trying to date 13, 14, 15, and he got other little girls. He lying. He telling you lies. If he ain't lying to you, he lying to her. So he's a liar. Okay. Now that we got that out the way. That you can't trust guys in their teens. Shit. Look. I know your auntie, y'all women's probably thinking, shit, you talk about your teens. You can't trust them mofos in the 20s, 30s, 40s. Shit, we barely trust your ass. Word, but anyway. So, yeah. If he asks you for nudes, block his ass. Because he is a potential felon. He gonna be on a sex registry in a minute. He keep asking teenage girls for nudes. He gonna be on a sex registry in a little bit. In a minute. Okay? But you could block him though. Block his ass. And I need to know who that is. So when I see him, I could talk to him about asking you for skin flakes. Yeah, see how I just get in the flow with that shit. Like that was actually my daughter right there. Yeah, I'm gonna need to talk. What's that little nigga name? He asked you for some. Alright. Telling you to sneak out the house, cut classes. That's a red flag. It's a red flag for a couple of reasons. One is a red flag because he telling you to do the wrong thing. So now you start your life of skipping classes and getting your little fucked up little grades and all of that shit and your little attendance fucked up. That's one. That's the first thing. School is serious. School is very serious. Even though they ain't teaching y'all not much or nothing in there. School is important because you gotta have layers of education in this society, in this system to get to that money. The more layers of education, the more money you can get to. Period. That's the only reason. They ain't teaching us nothing about us, nothing that we need to know, right? And then the second reason is, if he asking you to do that and do that type of stuff, that's how people get kidnapped. You sneak out in the middle of the night and that was the last time she was seen. I see shows like that all the time. Sneak out, gone, don't see it no more. So that's number two. That's number two. Because you got now, you trying to gauge if he a creep, if he not, if he got that in him, this and this and that. You don't know. You don't know. They just had a thing in North Carolina the other day. Dude tried to snatch somebody up, got in a high-speed chase. They shot and killed this guy. People was out here wilding trying to take people. Because you know what I was thinking? I thought that, like, after they, like, with more women in their teens or whatever doing their own thing and not really, you know what I'm saying? So that make motherfuckers that's in that kind of shit more desperate to get more people and stealing more people. So I think it's definitely an uptick in how many people, you know what I'm saying? And here's another thing. Here's a big one. Leave a trail. If you not in no trouble, leave a trail. Meaning, if you going somewhere, even if you gonna sneak off with your boo, let your girlfriend know, let your homegirl know, let somebody know. So even if you don't tell your moms or your pops, it's somebody else out there to go, okay, yeah, the last person she was with was such and such, and they went such and such a place. Leave a trail, so people could find you, and if it get real serious, leave a trail. Like if you got a M&Ms or something, drop an M&M every half a block or something. Leave a trail so people can find you. You gotta leave a trail. Word, because it's serious out there. People come up missing and they can't find you, man. And that's sad. I think about that shit like somebody come up snatching, missing, and then you see him on a sex website. Come on, that's crazy. Okay, here, change the topic. Change the topic. So, just a question. I was watching Wendy's, you know, a Wendy's commercial, and they got some hot chicken sandwich with bacon and jalapenos. That shit looked fucking like terrible. Like fucking terrible. Right? So, I was wondering, or I guess I'm like, where they get all these chicken breasts from? All these chicken breasts that they using for all of these, and everybody going out killing themselves, making all these heads, billions of dollars. Where they getting all these chicken breasts from? A lot of chicken breasts. That's all I want to know. A lot of chicken breasts. A lot of chicken breasts. This was another one. Gluten-free diet is a scam, y'all. I been knew that. But because that's what white people was doing, that's what Daywave was doing. They was on this new gluten-free thing. It was big. Harris Teeter, gluten-free cakes, gluten-free bread, gluten-free this and this and that. Shit terrible. We putting it in the freezer, putting a sticker on that shit. That shit is sit in that freezer 3 months. Wait for somebody to come by it, man. Shit terrible. And it still costs more than everything. So, right, they said GMO food ain't nothing but a money grab. That's my word was money grab. They said it reaps no dietary benefit at all. That's what they said. With no real dietary benefit at all it ends up being is you paying more money for the products that's gluten free. That's all that happens, right? So I definitely wanted to say that, man. To finish it off with this one, like, yo, gotta stop believing what they say, man. You gotta stop believing, like, you gotta stop believing them when they say, yo, the water is blue over here. It's purple over here. It's yellow over here. You gotta stop believing these heads, man, because these heads lying to us, man. They been lying to us, man. Now, got that out the way. This Donald Trump impeachment shit, man. Oh my goodness. This Donald Trump impeachment thing. So now Pelosi wants to impeach him because he said something to the Ukrainian dude about investigating Biden, right? Biden's son or Biden's or whatever the case. But Joe Biden did the same thing. So my thing is, y'all are the Dems. Y'all gonna try to impeach Trump on something that, if he is impeachable, then Biden shouldn't even be running, like Hillary Clinton didn't even want him to run. Nobody wanted him to run. Obama told him not to run. So he don't even supposed to be in there right now. So you gonna try to push Trump out for less than what Biden did and then try to run Biden? And so now if y'all impeachment don't work, now what that say? What you do now? Where y'all go now? What that say? If y'all try to impeach Trump, which y'all, if y'all stupid, y'all are like y'all doing. So if y'all try to really go after the impeachment or whatever the case, and y'all lose, then what did I say? What did I say? You done already gambled. You pretty much, what Pelosi is doing, and this the big picture. What Pelosi is doing is making this part of the 2020 election now, because she putting on all of the Democratic candidates' lap, where they gotta talk about impeachment for Trump, and they not gonna. So if you talking about impeachment for Trump and y'all don't got nothing to impeach him on really, and you lose the impeachment, they gonna hand them the race. Watch, that's what they gonna do. They gonna hand them the race. Because they going to overplay their hand. They overplaying their hand right now. I wouldn't even push the Ukraine issue because Biden is weak on Ukraine. He's weak. He's weak on Ukraine. And as long as y'all trying to run him, it's not gonna be no good. It's like he like Trump light. He's the same as Trump. But so I'm gonna go more into this politics shit as it get deeper, get closer. But I'm here to tell you, it's a tactical error. I told you Biden ain't gonna win anyway. He too dirty. He not gonna win. He don't even supposed to be running. But if they keep pushing him, Trump gonna be reelected again, and then it's really gonna get bad. Things bad now. It's gonna get bad. That dude staying there 8 more years. It's gonna get incredibly bad. But yeah, so this Sherm, that's my show. You know, we did a little. Keep your teen girls safe out there, boys as well. They snatching little boys up too. You know what I mean? So y'all stay safe out there. Make sure y'all paying attention when y'all out in these malls. Watch for people following you. Yeah, watch for people following you. Definitely don't never leave no drinks nowhere. And go to don't do that. Your drink go with you. You don't leave your drink out nowhere and come back. Nah, don't do that. And just make sure you always know where the exit's at, man. Know where the exit's at. And when in doubt, yell and scream loud as F. Loud as F. Word up. Yell and scream loud as F. But y'all stay safe out there. This Big Sherm love. See y'all soon.